Alright,
Like the
so
most Canadian kind of dog.
let's pop back into things.
Pop.
Is there anything that you guys would like to talk about before you hit the hay? Are we doing watches? What's going on?
Definitely doing watches, I think. I don't think Lotruda would let us not do watches, to be honest.
No, I would not.
Yeah.
In the current state.
They are very on edge
Yeah.
right now.
So first, when Drugar and Fox and all them and Harry come back, I'm assuming Lotruda is probably boiling some water for some tea because that's what they do.
Yeah,
and,
you are pretty much spot on. They've made like a little meal. Like the campfire that they've made is only like fist sized. You know, it's like just enough, like a tiny little one. Like
So,
you can't actually see it until you get there.
Yeah.
So Drugar will go over to Lotruda and be like, "Here, check it out. Unique tea just for this one area." So I'll give Lotruda a bag of Feywild House Blend tea.
Why does it
That's how I
smell
wrote
like?
it.
It smells very earthy. It's very earthy tea. What's in
Yeah.
it? Do you know?
Dirt.
I was told
Yep.
meat. That's it. That's all I was told. I don't know what else to say. And then I'm like, and then Drugar will put on the bandana, and then have one for Fox and tied around Fox. So now Fox has a matching bandana as well as like the two pockets, like little pocket harness I got from
Battle
before.
bag.
Fox lets it happen, but then looks at me for approval.
And I still believe I talk to animals at this point, right? No, do I? I don't remember.
Yeah, no, you firmly believe that you can talk to animals.
Yeah, so I'm just like me talking to Fox, be like, check it out, we got like matching things, that'd be cool. Cool, right? As he's just putting it on.
Okay,
Sure, cool.
maybe I'll start to brew this tea. What did you find out in the village? Did anything stand out to you? I was watching from afar and people were playing and
I wish when Drugar is like now like his eyes widen because he's like, oh god, was I supposed to be like on lookout for something? So he's gonna be like, totally cool. I went to the various stores to check, make sure they're all on the up and up. So everything seemed fine, totally. But check this out, and then he'll undo the map. Wink.
Ah!
Got around and stuff, and he showed me all the good spots. This place has a very good, enchantment person that we might be able to get some sweet gear from. This is the village that the goblins, disappeared from and then reappeared right outside this area here. And so I feel like at this point I have the tab map. You tab map, and you have the map. At least a decent amount of whatever the Feywild would, whatever you're willing to give us access to, I guess.
So that is where the goblin disappeared, and this is where they seem to have reappeared?
According to Winky in the story.
Who?
Winky? Wink, sorry.
Who's
The emo goblin?
Yeah,
the
blue
black-haired goblin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the eyeliner.
So, do you know if the other goblin is the one that went missing? Is it in the village?
Based on
Like,
the
you know,
story, I believe they lived there, right? That was the implication that, two goblins went out, and while one of them was pissing, disappeared, then the other one looked and gave up and was on the way back and bumped into their buddy, and then they went home to that village. That's what I grabbed from the story.
One hole.
One hole. Not one cup, one hole.
Okay. Well then, I suppose we should head in this direction in the morning. We are looking for a source of like power or something that is opening these portals. No? Is this? We need information on what is the cause, the root cause. Is that what we're looking for?
I think so. Although I guess I should have probably asked someone in this village prior that I'm all going to sleep, but we can probably do that in the morning.
I mean, if the story was like a friend of a friend, I imagine we're gonna get more information in the next village.
Yeah, because that's where the disappearances seem to be happening, right?
Yeah, so maybe we should get a lot of rest.
Sounds good.
Did you see a faster way to travel in the village? Any horses or mounts, or was it all just goblin feet?
You wouldn't.
All I
really
saw was goblin feet. Yeah.
Most of
Just
the
get
goblins
stable.
seem like they stay there. There's not a lot of traveling that happens. Yeah, you got the feeling that like people pass by the village, but most of them just like live.
Yeah, okay. When I take off my my wooden leg, I've got like extra padding and stuff. I'm gonna put the extra padding on because they know it's gonna be a long walk, so they're gonna pad it out a bit more. I will take the first watch. I believe I got a good position set up here. Are we going to take a rotation, or shall I stay up for the night? Because I know you need to rest, don't you, Harry? You are.
Well,
you
yeah,
are
I need
out.
my rest, but I can take a watch for sure.
I have not used any magic.
Maybe if I take the last watch, I
Sorry.
Oh, fine.
Odin got corrected.
Nice.
Although Daisy protected Odin, which is interesting.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, weird how that dynamic worked out. Anyway, sorry. My dogs are fine. I'm a good pet parent, I promise.
can. So I was gonna say I can take the last watch, and then that way I'll have my magic available for my watch.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, that makes sense because you
Yeah.
will be rested by then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Fine.
Druga,
I'll take
looks
it
like
all.
you are on the midnight shift.
Just like Tex is right now with the puppy, so sounds about right.
I also, when I just got the new dog, I was sleeping on the couch for a little bit.
Were
as well.
you?
Taking in turns, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Is that why we don't have a dog?
It's just to make sure
a
they
puppy,
don't.
for a puppy, it's every
stuff.
2 hours or something like that. That
Just
they
to
can
make
hold their bladder
sure.
for, depending on how old they are.
That makes sense, I guess.
I didn't know that until after we purchased the puppy, so oversight
That
of
was
mine.
sprung on you.
Alright, I'm going to heal.
So, Lotruda, they stay sat where they were.
Mm.
I suppose we'll just camp on the other side of the tree, the fallen tree.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay sat and keep an eye on the village.
Alright.
Actually, probably have to go on top of the tree to keep an eye on the village and the rest.
That makes sense.
All 360 directions.
Plus Fox.
Plus Fox, yeah. Fox is a given. Fox is always there.
Is there anything special anybody else wants to do on their watch?
Does Lotruda
I
drink
don't think
tea?
so.
Oh.
Lotruda, out of politeness, will brew a pot of the tea. Though they're not gonna brew it in their like pot, they're
Or
gonna
ruin
brew
the
it in a
tea.
mess tin. Yeah, they're gonna brew it in a mess tin rather than in the pot. Just like stir it like a stew. see how it comes out. How is it?
So the tea itself, it does have actual tea in it as well as beans. So it's a blend of like an Earl Grey, and then a jasmine black tea, and then beets. So it's got like a little bit of citrus to it, a little bit of jasmine to it, and then like an earthy. The earthy part is like the most toned down, but being that it is earthy, it still like comes.
So you're like, ah.
I mean, me, chick, would I mean, I like beet. I think earthy
Well,
dirt
beets
tastes
are like
great,
bitter as
so-
well, aren't they? So it'd be like an earthy bitter taste rather than like, but like not the same type of bitter that tea is, like black tea.
Oh, beets are
It'd be
pretty
like-
sweet. I think it would depend. Do you have honey? You can always adjust.
I could adjust it. Yeah, I'm just thinking it's very not pickly, but like there's very acidic taste. There's just I
it
want
would
to try
definitely,
beet
it would
now
definitely
to like
have that like
Mm.
mouth drying feeling.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like you
Now
swallow
we
and
all
you
have
have
to
to swallow
go
again.
buy
Yeah, like,
beet teas. Is that what has to happen? We have to get beet tea for next sesh.
I'm gonna have to look that up. But when my watch is over, I'm gonna pass the tea to Drugar as well.
Down it. Let's roll. I have no qualms.
And no taste buds apparently.
No, God no.
What is this dirt? Oh, okay.
Mm.
Sweet dirt. Now we're talking.
Alright.
Sweet dirt.
Anybody else doing anything specific on?
No, not really. I'm just yeah.
Oh my god.
Rest of it
Wines
up.
do a beetroot, ginger, and orange tea.
Actually,
That actually
during my
sounds
watch,
so
because I'm not overly worried about it, I'm gonna take off my shirt and continue to tan it or whatever I need to do to make it a more
Sure.
sustaining tube top.
good. Sense.
Am I still cold? Am I still wearing this thing?
No, it's not cold here. I mean, it's a little colder now that the sun has fallen, but it's not
Sure.
cold the same way that it was where the snow was.
Sweet. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna Drugar will continue to tan it and accentuate it, make it a lot cooler.
So the night passes without anything terrible happening. You don't notice anything weird. While on your watches, you know, like the random squirrel will like scurry, but you don't see anything. The town stays pretty quiet throughout the night. Not like a whole lot of movement outside. You'll hear like people getting up and going to work as morning comes. So Harry would see that happening. A couple of supervisors moving around.
Okay.
Nothing out of the
I think Lotruda, they'd probably wake up like with a start after having nightmares of flashbacks.
Alright. What's the
Charlie
plan?
was all around me.
It wakes up. It's just Drugar looking over him. Hi, welcome. Good morning.
watching you sleep.
That was probably
You were
not the
mumbling in your
best
sleep. I was trying to
person
figure
do.
out what it was.
Alright, so
Like the Zoolander
normal
surprise.
morning routine, I assume, and then what is the plan?
I forgot that
I
bugbears
think-
were goblinoids.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think we
what-
want to. I think we want to ask. Lotruda brought up some good points that Drugar did not do while he was on the shopping spree. Figuring out if they have any horses, or although we surmised that they didn't, and if there was a focal point or someone who knew about like random blips, like powerful energy or anything like that. And also, I would
fairy.
probably want. Sorry.
Probably the fairy would have been a good one to ask.
Yeah, and then so Drugar is actually going to go to. I have her name. Grove.
Mhm.
Drugar's going to go to Grove, and he's actually going to ask about if they've noticed any type of power influxes, as well as if they've noticed any animals have the crazy blue eyes that were in the other plane.
Ooh.
Okay.
Forgot about the blue eyes. Blue eyes, white squirrel.
And I could
She,
roleplay this or not. It's
That,
totally up to
that's
you.
up to you. If you want to actually have the conversation, we can. If not, I can just give you some of the information.
If you give me the juicy bits, we can do the RP on the next town or whatnot.
Sure. So she will tell you that she has never seen an animal with blue glowing eyes. So that must be something specific to wherever you poured it in from. And she doesn't know of any, like, powerful spots or anything, beyond knowing the same story that there was, like, the one story, friend to friend, a friend to friend, that has been told about the goblin who disappeared and reappeared, like, a whiles away. But she doesn't know, like, any, like, fonts or anything of extreme power, beyond the fact that, sometimes that just, like, happens, in the Fae, that they're just, like, some of the pools happen to have a little extra magic in them, and some of the vegetation itself is just innately magic. Some of the people who live here are innately magic, but nothing, like, super powerful of note.
DM question.
Mhm.
Does Drugar recognize this area as the place that him and his friends were prior to being separated? Does it, like, have the same feel? Does it look like the same forest?
No.
Okay. Great. Drugar probably should have noticed that earlier. But,
I think that would have really stood out, though, wouldn't it? We just end up back in the same place.
Yeah, if
That's
it would
it.
have been the exact same place, I think you would have known. Just because, well, I mean, it was like, it was super traumatic, for Lotruda to be where they were, and for you to happen upon, like, a person wished and torn. And like, I think that would probably look very familiar to you. I think that place, like, looks, like, very specific.
Cool.
And it wasn't
and
near a
then-
village, so, like...
Right. Yeah, it was more foresty, I think, for what I remember.
Yeah.
I gotta remember my friends' names. I gotta do better at that. That said, the last thing Drugar is gonna want to do, he's gonna go back to the blacksmith and he's gonna buy, like, a really nice hunting knife. Nothing too extravagant, just something that's a little bit fancier, a little bit nicer. And before he leaves, he's gonna go find Wink. Be like, Wink, thank you so much for all your help. I believe we solved this exorcism issue. You showed me all the good things. You guys, we ruined your anniversary. This was such a delight to have met you. As a token of my appreciation, I'm going to give him the nicer hunting knife.
So you just
So
approach
like
Wink with a knife, smiling.
Yeah.
Hi, Wink. I had such a good time last night.
He'll like thank you profusely and then say I think for our next anniversary, you know, we're gonna stay in the village.
Probably a wise idea, my person. So, thank you so much. Having said this, if you ever do come across any have you ever come across anyone that's not been a goblin other than us? Have you come across any other strangers that aren't familiar with this land?
No. I've met, like, people who aren't goblins, but they're definitely still just, like, from here.
Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You ain't from round here, boy. Also bless you.
Great. Yeah, no, I'm not even. He's not even. Drugar's not even going to think about, you know, like he was doing in previous villages, being like, if you see these two people that meet this description, let me know, because he assumes that it's probably not going to be back here. He's not intentionally going to be coming back here. So, whereas the other ones, you know, it's his plane, so that's where he would stay.
Okay. All right.
Great. That's all. That's all Drugar does before we peace out.
All right. So. Where are we?
Bye.
What is our trajectory here? Are you going to go, like, are you aiming to go to the next village? Or are you aiming to find the, like, disappearing spot? Or the reappearing spot?
The reappearing village spot? You said he met up at a village where he reappeared?
Yeah, so what happened, just to, like, make this, like, super clear what happened, is, the story is, they were walking. One of them went off to take a peek, disappeared. That guy went looking in that area, didn't find anything, and so kind of continued on his journey, and went to a village. At that village, the other guy showed up, but he appeared like a little ways off from there. So there's like, there's 2 villages that you know of. There's the disappearing spot, and there's the unknown
It's a good name for a tavern, that. The disappearing spot.
And then there is a magic dweller, hopefully, as well.
Yes.
That Jugar would be inclined to go see. And I figured we could ask some questions as well.
Magic Dweller just sounds like someone that's like, oh, I really wish I didn't cast that spell.
Oh man, can't believe it. I went too far.
Damn it, I knew I should have saved that spell slot. God. No.
So Jugar would be more inclined to go there, but only if it's like convenient on the way to.
Maybe I should like grab a paint.
Sure.
Drop some dots on a square, basically.
Gonna
Check
drop
this out,
some
Harry.
knowledge on
Check this
y'all.
out.
Some knowledge.
This is where we are. See the "You are here" sign? This is us.
Oh, yes.
Black dot. I'll show you. This is the
BBD.
disappearing spot. If this is an area in which the disappearing spot may exist. This village that has a magic.
Right,
This
let's go.
other village that exists. Okay.
Good old Winky. Wink.
How? I guess if we just.
Oh, no. Shall I roll initiative?
That was
Oh
quick.
my gosh, there are way too many things in this scene. What
Yeah,
the
we're going to do, brother.
What?
We're
Oh!
going to do, brother.
Okay, we're just gonna. I don't know what just happened. Appeared and disappeared.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was a thing.
Is he good?
We're gonna call this source thing. It's gonna be that. Here. Back so it looks good. Damn.
Did you guys? Never mind. I guess you guys didn't hear Daisy's squeaking part.
I heard, I heard
heard
some noises.
something.
I wasn't sure what they were.
That was definitely Daisy farting.
So the black dot is the village that you're at. The blue dot is the place where he peed and disappeared. The like gray mauve dot thing is a village. The purple village is the village with the magic person in it, and the like line circle is the possible reappearance area, because that isn't like entirely known.
So which one's the...
So the magic
Which one?
dweller is out of the way, but the disappearance area is en route to the other village.
So the disappearance area.
Disappearance.
And then there's the reappearing... Which one's the disappearance area again?
Wait,
Sorry.
disappearance is this little blue boy,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
reappearance exists somewhere in here.
Yeah. And village which met up.
They
Is-
met up at this village. This was their original destination. So you just know
Oh,
that
okay.
exists.
And the purple one is the where they kind of are, and the magic dweller is.
Yes.
Correct. All right, 2 birds, 1 stone. So we can take a wide arch there to see, check out the disappearance act, and then go
I
to
don't
the
want to
village.
like.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Diagonally.
Those should have been 2 different colors, so you could tell me.
Yeah, I think the green one seems good.
Yeah.
Oh, I just used 2 greens. I
I'm glad
can't do
you said
that.
they were 2 different colors, because I was like...
Sorry.
There. I don't know if that green's a good green to be different from a
it's
red
fine.
when everything's like brown, but oh, your cams are on this.
I think you're. I think the reappearing thing. When we came to this place, there was no portal left behind, was there?
No.
So
yeah.
I don't think we'll find anything at the reappearance.
I agree, but we might.
Well,
I mean, these are both outcomes. It's one or the other.
If it's on the way, we might as well like
Yeah.
do a quick check. Is the appearance site the one? Is the appearance site the top one? The very top one?
No, that's another
The
village.
disappearance site's the big circle.
Yeah, then I think, or no, yeah,
That's
then I
the
think, I don't know.
I thought that was the reappearance site.
Okay. I'll go through it again. Reappearance area. There is something in here somewhere where the guy
Okay.
Oh, the
reappeared.
reappearance area's there.
Yeah.
The disappearance
disappearance
area
is-
is down here. Because
Yeah, so
they
let's
were
check out
on their way to this village. And then the guy
disappearance
disappeared.
area might even be a shortcut, so definitely head there first.
You know, you're on some.
Let's
citizen
visit
time.
all of them, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So
we're
we
gonna
want to
do
take the red
The red
route.
one.
right.
The
Yeah.
red route.
Okay, red route it is. Red rom.
Red route.
Okay.
The beat route, please.
Beat route. Oh no. Okay. So, I didn't decide how far away these things are, so I'm deciding now.
Sorry, I'm just reading my Red Rock beat the beat rap, please. Love it.
That sounds like a Vanilla Ice lyrics. That.
Yeah.
Ice Ice Baby. I mean, I think I mumbled too much. Is probably what the issue is.
Sometimes it just also doesn't get it.
You know what? Sometimes I just don't get it.
That
I
is
mean, fair.
fair.
True, that is rude.
Truths. That is truths.
God is fair.
Does that say God is fake?
No, fair.
No. What?
What? Oh,
AI.
No, further down.
Oh, okay,
oh
that's
yes,
fake.
yeah. Yeah, yours said God is fair, and then mine said God is fake. Like,
Okay,
And
so
Alright.
while
Neither
you're
of those
traveling,
things.
is there anything specific that you want to be doing, or are we just like getting there?
I think we're getting there. We're keeping out. Like we're not gonna be. I'm gonna have my hammer out in case something gets saucy. But our normal progression.
There's a lot going on in
Right, I
Lotruda's
can go
mind,
frame a little
so they're like quite quiet, but still like helping out and leading. You know, because they've got really good survival and stuff. So, oh.
Sorry, I'm being
So we're
distracted.
So I mean, I guess like a good question, like, does anybody like notice that Lotruda's talking less or has like a different affect, and do you want to ask them about it, or are you just gonna let them through in thoughts?
I'll probably ask them about it.
Okay,
dare.
Lotruda.
Yes.
Anything up there, buddy? Anything anything out of the ordinary? Want to tell us about?
Are you referring to my demeanor?
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, I can just check it.
It
Just
is-
do a little quick check-in with my mate.
It's. I mean, if you let me speak.
And you just let me know. What's going on?
If there is. It is a confusing situation we have found ourselves in again. It's kind of throwing me off kilter. I'm I think that is the right word. There. Sorry, I'll put this rubbish cube down while I'm talking. There's just the goblins have really thrown me off. It kind of put things in a different perspective, because you know, I've spoke of the bubbles and the things in, you know. It's confusing, to say the least, to have a bunch of creatures you see as seen as an enemy this whole time, and now they're holding hands and they're giving you helping, healing for free.
Yeah.
It's a little off-putting. I'm very on edge. I must admit. It's when I lost these limbs, it was some sort of similar situation where I went through a portal and then I was attacked. So I'm just very on edge.
That's fair.
And when I'm on edge, I tend to ramble. I don't know if you've noticed.
I've noticed that, and it's okay. You can always ramble to us. I understand. It's weird when you have something that can change your worldview like that to
Yes.
to happen. It takes time to process. I understand. If it helps when we get back to the material plane, we can find some evil goblins to kill. If that'll make you feel better.
Honestly, that would make me feel quite a lot better.
Alright,
If
we'll
we could just, you know, wipe out the whole, like, swarm of them or something.
Yeah, like, not the village. They were nice. The village we came from was nice, but we'll find some evil goblins. We'll put it on the to-do list when we go back to the material plane.
I'm trying to think of them as, like, green gnomes. You know, is helping a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I think the more thing to like take away from it is like there could be evil gnomes and good gnomes as well. And there can even be large groups of evil gnomes and large groups of good gnomes. And it's not, you can't take it at face value just based on their race, right?
The way Lotruda would answer that would be different from the Twitch This is a fine line. Yeah, well, I've had bad experiences with, I mean, I call them greenskins, but that seems unfair to you know, Druga.
Yeah.
It is, ooh, Ashley's just got back from a hike. It is, yes. Let's not carry on talking about it, shall we? We
Okay,
need to
for sure.
keep moving.
Yeah, definitely.
During that time, Drugar would be like, "So Fox, what's going on with Lotruda? Am I right? Going through some stuff?" Trying to have a conversation with Fox again, still pretending that he can speak with him. Or it, I should say.
Does Drugar have any thoughts on the way that Lotruda is like talking right now? Does it make him
Would I have heard that?
way? I mean, unless they were trying to hide it, I think kind of walk.
I'm sort of ahead a little bit, just leading them, but I'm not, like, most of the conversations I have, they're not that secret unless
you say
like,
that there's.
yeah, unless I say
Yeah.
they are, yeah.
Yeah,
I think you at
consciously
least
trying
would
to-
have caught like the general gist of the conversation. Paying attention.
I think Drugo will just kind of listen and just kind of keep quiet. And obviously this, like, Drugo is aware of what happened to Lotruda and to kind of give him this bad outlook. But I don't think Lotruda's ever treated him or any of his friends, you know, bad in that type of context. So I think he's Drugar's at least saying, you know, at least he's kind of being able to look past it. And he didn't kill the goblins, and he was on edge, but which is fine because that's just like a traumatic experience that Lotruda's dealing with. But he didn't give in to the instincts of I want to burn this village to the ground. So I think Drugar is like listening, and he's like, all right, baby steps, we're getting there, but still some work to do. but he's not.
I managed
he's not
to
gonna
not commit genocide, so
That's it.
That's true.
So we're gonna call that a win.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna put
definitely
that
a
in the
W.
column
Yeah.
for this group for sure.
And now, like, super out of character. I just want to do a little check-in. This was an emotionally heavy thing. This goes for chat as well. Just emotional check-in.
Hi,
Hope you
Ash.
guys are doing okay. If you had to step away for that, that's totally cool. It's a heavy subject. And yeah, if you ever want to like decompress after stream, after stuff like that, my DMs are open. That goes for chat and players. Just putting it out there, doing our little safety tools check-in here.
mine are as long as you are not green.
The downside is Drugar is for sure green.
Harry is not green, and probably won't ever be green, because that would be offensive.
Oh yeah, there's one thing I wanted to do when you were going
Green
to camp, I
face.
totally forgot about. You know what? I'll save it. I'll save it for next camp.
Okay.
So, you know that the disappearance spot is more than a day's travel away. So you will have to camp before you get there. And on the next day's travel, obviously, like, you guys can do your camp if you want to do anything there. If you want to do anything, or while you're traveling, let me know. But on the next day's travel, as obviously a spot of disappearance is kind of like an abstract thing still, you will have to kind of, like, search.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
So, you guys can walk for the day,
Good.
nothing really happens. Like a regular forest, you don't see any blue-eyed creatures.
Sweet. That's honestly huge. Drugar would be on the look for that. So if we're setting up camp for after the day's worth of travel, he's like, "All right, Harry, come on down. Come sit,
right.
have a seat."
Alright.
And then Drugar will call over Fox. Fox, would you please and he'll speak in Fox. Please, if you would mind, come sitting here. You see Daisy there for a sec. Fox, come sit down.
You're
I'd like
asking
to-
Fox to go to you.
Yeah, Fox to come and sit with us.
Fox.
Really.
If you give Fox an order, it just looks at me. And
Fine,
I'll just
totally.
nod. And then
I'd like to welcome you to the first lesson of speaking with animals. I am your teacher,
Oh, okay,
Drugar.
yeah. Alright.
Harry.
Yep.
Please take some notes.
Oh, super good at that.
And
Alright.
the first thing you need to do is be respectful with the animal. I have
Okay.
enlisted the help of Fox, and he's aware of today's lesson.
Hi,
So-
hi, Fox.
Harry, Fox, please establish a relationship
We already,
of mutual respect.
I think we already have that. We've been traveling together for like weeks.
Fantastic. That concludes lesson 1 of speaking with animals.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
I'll see you here tomorrow for lesson 2.
Yeah.
Good work,
lesson-
Harry.
Thank you, Teach.
You're welcome. You're on your way. You're doing very well.
Okay.
Fox, thank you for, and I'll speak in Fox. Thank you for joining us for today's lesson. I will see you tomorrow. And that's all Drew guys would do.
I love
so-
it.
Tell you, lesson 2 better be a banger. This Yelp review is gonna be rough.
I'm just looking at speak with animals now. I'm just wondering if I can cast it on other people.
I don't think so. I think we looked at that.
Mind-blowing. That'd be so funny.
I might be wrong.
It just helps that I have animal handling. Like, Drugar wants to have a companion, a furry companion at one point, but
Oh no, it's on self. Yeah, you can't cast it on other people.
Hmm.
That'd be very fun to play around with for Drugar, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you mean
so
play around? He already knows.
you can set up camp, do If there's,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna
Alright.
like stop every time. If there's something you guys want to do, just let me know.
Yep.
Is there any more beet tea left?
Yeah.
Because
I figured I bought a big bag.
Lotruda, they'd have another cup. You know, this time they'd brew it in the teapot. Yes. Mm.
Wow, that's a
Honor
big,
being
Wow.
big step.
Yeah.
Must have been a good tea.
Let's get ripped.
I'm getting ripped tonight.
Happy.
Alright, PPPPED.
Okay,
What?
What? I spelled ripped.
with an
Oh.
E.
I think you said P too many.
Don't think so. That doesn't sound like me.
That's how you accentuate the word.
Ripped. I
Ripped
can't even
it.
do a D after. It just.
Ripped it.
Um.
But yeah, no, I think we just keep on keeping on unless something saucy
definitely.
gets. I'll keep taking the midnight shifts. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it makes
Fire,
sense to keep this
normal
schedule.
evening routine.
You
Everybody
dark
takes
vision?
their watch.
Sugar?
I do.
Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary happens. Y'all wake up. Normal
It's just
morning
sleep is
routine.
Ugh.
And then you walk
Morning.
a little further. oh, actually, take this back. Y'all wake up the next morning.
Good night. Morning.
You've all you all had like a weird not a bad sleep,
Ooh.
but a weird
Mm.
Okay.
Go on.
you each had a it wasn't fully formed, it was more like you were getting ideas. These ideas feel like memory.
Okay.
And one memory that each of you shares is that you remember waking up in an area that had scorch marks around.
Ooh.
Alright.
Scorch marks
Well-
similar to the ones that we left when we came here.
The scorch marks that were around the.
Okay.
For
And
for
are the
some
other
reason
memories-
that memory has like come back to you as something that you experienced before that time.
Oh. So like it's happened twice is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll wake up and I'll go, well, that was weird.
What was? Morning.
I had a dream about scorch marks.
You know what's funny? So did I. Honestly,
I
Drew,
also
even if he didn't have it, he would say he did, just to make him feel better. Lotruda, did you say you had it too?
Lotruda?
Yes, I also had a dream.
Cool. Was it the same
It felt
one?
more like a memory.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Or an
Or the
idea.
other memory you said?
Yeah. It kind of felt that way to me, too.
Yeah, totally. All three of us feel exactly the same way. We all recognize this as a past memory.
Do we think the... I don't know. I don't think this changes anything for our plans, but...
It is definitely maybe we need to keep an eye out for in the disappearing area of scorch marks.
Yeah.
Much like we saw in the other side.
Yeah, I think so.
The annoying part, well, for Drugard, the annoying part is he only remembers a bit of a memory. He doesn't remember the entire thing. Correct? It's just like a flash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even necessarily that you saw it. You just have this like idea of a memory.
And the worst part is we've only been traveling together for so long, so it's not like we had this collective thing together, experience together, or we would remember it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it maybe sounds like an external source that is implanted.
People messing with my brain again.
Hmm.
He looks at Harry, Are you messing with my brain
It
again?
wasn't me. I promise. Promise it
I
wasn't me.
don't know, but it didn't seem that intrusive. You know, there was no.
No, yeah.
He was just like waking up. There was no.
Drugar's now on edge because the only other time he's really had missed memories of what's happened was literally the last time he was in the Feywild. And he communicates that. So he's like, last time it was the only time I've forgotten certain things. There's something going wrong here, and I don't like it. I don't like things messing with my brain. So now Drugar has gone from like bubbly talking with animals to like, let's get this effing done. Let's go. Let's get to where we need to go, and let's get out of here.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I mean, we can force march to get there a little faster.
Yep.
We are more likely to get spotted if we do try it, but
I'll kill anything in my path if it comes at me. He's now like, game time. Let's go.
All right.
now this is the Druga that I like.
Yeah, I guess he kind of goes back into like the militarized, like harsher, harder, less bubbly type of mindset. So his demeanor's totally changed. He's still wearing that sweet Blake Dog tank top.
Okay, so if there's nothing else, you guys can start traveling. So you know that about, I mean, like a little more than half a day's travel when you would be getting around the area of Prince. And so I'll have you guys do... You can do survival or investigation to find the... I'll kind of take it as like a collective.
Okay. Definitely do an investigation.
I got a 5.
Okay.
I got a 22.
Ooh. Investigation, you say? I got a 16.
Woo!
Okay.
Ooh.
Good spread.
Someone did better than me.
Yeah,
man.
you're right. I'm a private investigator by trade. Let's remember that.
So, you guys are coming up to what feels like the right place to be looking. Drugar decides to go off one side to look place, and Harry and Lotruda bop off to the other side. Find a little ways off, like you wouldn't have been able to see the difference from the road, but the second that you like start walking through the forest, you notice an area that is very open, and you see scorch marks around the outside of it. They look basically the exact same as your dreams, as well as the rift from home, as well as the rift where you're in.
You seeing what I'm seeing, Lotruda?
I am. It looks pretty much exactly the same.
Hey guys, I think I found something over here. Never mind. It was just a fallen over log.
Thanks, Drugar. We actually found something over here if you want to come.
Coming.
There's no rift though.
Well,
Just the marks
Yes.
around it?
I do not see anything around. We could feel around.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let's investigate like closer and do a more
Well,
thorough
just do like where
check
the
of here.
circle is. Just look for
Yeah.
the center.
yeah.
So
So,
if the distance
I-
is 5 meters from there, so it's pi r squared. And then
so you guys don't even have to roll because you've done this before. You know exactly what you're looking for. You know exactly where you're looking for it. You basically just have to walk in a circle. That shimmeriness, that very small crack, kind of see through from this very specific angle.
Yay!
All right.
Yay-ish.
We found another one. Do we just keep portal hopping? See what
I
happens?
mean, it would be good to go on the other side. to tell people what is happening, but then we also need to find ourselves another way back.
Yeah.
And also, did we not widen the portal using our magic? Are we not making the problem worse each time we do it? It's good to know that this is here, definitely, because it is our way home. But I think maybe we should stay longer on our side.
And Drugar's gonna mark exactly on the map where it is, so we know.
Oh, so this is our way home. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we should keep...
We assume. We don't know where the portal is.
Go to the 7th layer of hell, I don't know.
Okay. Well, yeah, we should definitely keep track of this guy then. And then...
Marked on map.
Yeah. I'm worried of my clothes, though.
Good, definitely, but it looks like oh, we'll just have to be fast.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, let's do it. Let's pitter patter. Let's get at her.
So you're on the red route.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One second, I
Red
gotta mark some down and then.
Just saying, I've got a hard out in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Because it's...
that is total. Kind of just wrap it up. You guys traveling. And
Yep.
then.
Count.
Okay.
Drugar will not do lesson 2 because he's distraught. So you'll have to sit
People
in.
playing with our
and
mind.
listen to- That's it.
And so if there's nothing that you guys want to do during your camp, or travel, as long as nothing happens, then we can just start the next one at the village.
So, sounds wonderful.
I think that works for me. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So we'll start at the village. A month's time. If there's anything you guys want to plug, do it now. If you had fun, please tell me about it. If there are things that you want to see, please tell me about it. You don't have to do that right now if you don't have to do, but plug your stuff.
I had fun.
Had fun. I got the birthday 2-year / start of Save the Rainbows a week from today. I'm doing that.
Oh.
I still don't know exactly what time I'm gonna start it. But I'm gonna play Spider-Man. I'm gonna play Spider-Man Remastered on PC the whole time. We're gonna hang out
Alright.
and have a good time. Yeah.
Sounds like it'll be a swinging good time.
Oh, and
I'm glad I only talked to you once.
agrees. I know where we're going. Does everybody
should play
else
Sea of
know
Thieves
where
soon, though.
we're going?
There's a new. Yeah, I do know where we're going. Wait, there's a new Sea of Thieves patch, eh, Chris?
Oh gosh.
Hey, right?
Oh,
A whole bunch of new stuff.
Hey, that sounds a
We should play
good
it soon.
time.
And
Yeah.
any other plugs
Oh,
we
should
got?
is stock in this?
Other than come back in a month's time, and also a bunch of times before that to hang out with me. Okay, so
Yeah.
anybody who's been hanging out,
Everyone can watch Red and Check.
Hello? I talked over you.
What?
What?
Hello?
Huh?
Hello?
I was,
What?
I was telling
Okay.
them to go see you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching us play D&D. I hope you guys had fun. I had a bunch of fun. Big thanks to my players as well for hanging out and being my players. If you want to find me elsewhere, you can check out my Twitter, my YouTube, my Discord community is a super cool place to hang out. It just keeps getting cooler and cooler every day. We're gonna go hang out with Dabrin and a bunch of our other friends, doing some more D&D. We try to go here as often as we can after these, because it's like one D&D stream into another D&D stream. They're super cool people, so that's where we're gonna head. I hope you guys had fun. I had a blast. I don't remember what my stream ending screen looks like, so we're gonna wave, and then I'm gonna be surprised. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Mallory! Bye, everybody!
Bye!
Hey, thanks for checking out Chickadee D&D. If you liked what you saw, click all the buttons down below. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the drill. Also, it'd be really cool if you came and checked us out live at Chickadee93 on Twitch, where you get to participate in the conversation or watch us play D&D on campaign days. Thank you again so much. See you next time. Bye.